one left. Day 4 about to get underway. Richard.
Bibi Dahl going into the far side stall leaves Manicourt as the last one of the 17 fillies for this Group 3 Albany Stakes over 6 furlongs, 1,200 metres. And last one, Manicourt, just having a little bit of a look. Generally, they've been pretty well behaved in the stalls. 6 furlongs then, and we are about to get underway for day 4. And they're off and racing. Gold Digger was restrained on leaving the stalls, lost it by about a length or so. Signora's one of those well into stride with Manicourt, Fitzella, and on the near side, Ipanema Queen. The big white face of Green Sense with Bibi Dahl, and they're the first half dozen from behind these Senorita Vega. Midfield for the big white face of Spinning Lizzie, then O Cecilia, Venetian Sun, away to the far side. They're all staying in one group up to the centre of the racecourse. Then Awaken, Indigo Dawn, Gold Digger makes ground, having fluffed the start. Tahalel, and towards the back of the field is Fairy Oak at the moment with Nandita. So they're heading on down towards the halfway stage. Manicourt out in the lead. In second place, Signor in the striped cap. Right-hand side, Ipanema Queen, then Green Sense. Left-hand side, Venetian Sun now tries to deliver a challenge. Just over 2 furlongs to go in the Albany. Manicourt, left-hand side, Venetian Sun, Signora and Bibi Dahl. They are the first wave of 4. We're trying to stay on in behind Awaken, who's made some progress. Out in the lead, it's Venetian Sun who has the advantage. Fitzella on the near side is coming strongly in company with Gold Digger, then Awaken and Valentina. Venetian Sun out in the lead for Clifford Lee, has the advantage over a length to Awaken in second place, and Venetian Sun, it is who wins the Albany. For Carl Burke and Clifford Lee. Awaken second, Valentina probably third with Fairy Oak, then Fitzella. Behind those in 6th place was Nandita, who stayed on. Bibi Dahl didn't quite see it through, and that applies to Signora as well. Well, Carl Burke's had to play second fiddle to Aidan O'Brien. He's our domestic leading trainer of 2-year-olds by some way, and this big filly was drawn in stall 1. They stayed together, and she was dominant really in the closing stages. Awaken second, Valentina in 3rd place. So the draws of the first 3 home here are 1, 3 and 4. Fitzella is 4th with Fairy Oak. Gold Digger next, who was ahead of Awaken last time. And they're drifting all the way back to the likes of Green Sense and Signora, so that form was comprehensively let down. Well, she certainly looks the part. She was sent off a short price on her debut. She clearly learnt from that. Carl likes to introduce a good juvenile at Carlisle, and Venetian Sun has won at 7 to 1. She was actually double figures last night, having for a long time traded much shorter anti-post.
You can see he's got a jockey cam on as well, Clifford Lee. Carl Burke wins the race again. He won it with Dandala a few years ago in the colours of Tony Bloom and Ian McClevey. Francesca, great shout from that draw, far left. She's about to hit the front. Yeah, she's an absolute beauty, and the draw in 1 did concern me for a while, but she was able just to jump nicely, sit on the edge of the pack. She didn't actually have any cover, but it didn't seem to matter because she hit the front fair way out, but she was able just to sustain the run and keep finding all the way to the line. That's now 2 runs for 2 wins from her.
And it'd be interesting to see where the rest of the jockeys go throughout the day, because I know they were drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there over on the far side. But that is more like he's, what is he, 8, 9 horses width off this stand side rail, so that it's nearly centre.
Look at this, Jason.
To left-hand side that they've gone.
Look at this, jockey cam. Must be a lovely feeling, daylight in front.
Yeah, as you come up that little bit of a climb, and then we've got the final half furlong, it just levels off from around about here in that last run up towards the line.
Amazing shot. You can see there as Clifford gives his filly a reminder, putting his hands back on the reins. He's right up her neck, you know, he's getting low, he's in rhythm with the filly, and it's a great shot. I mean, look, she's seen this trip out really well, and I think Clifford was confident she would do so because he gave her a squeeze coming into the 2, and she's quickened up.
As a jockey, do you know, like when you're in front there, and we got that great view from the jockey cam, do you know how close the others are behind you? Can you kind of feel their presence or feel one kind of coming up behind?
Oh, definitely. And I you know, Clifford's passed a few horses, and he'll be thinking, I'm ticking them all off one by one, and they were never going to catch him, were they? I'd say that smile says plenty. He's got a nice one underneath him.
And Awaken ran a cracker. You saw Harry Herbert there celebrating really with Highclere. Winner yesterday, good second here, but let's hear from our winner.
Thanks very much, Ed, and the good thing is Clifford can watch this forever because he's got the jockey cam on, so he can watch himself for the rest of his life as if he's winning it. Well done, Clifford. Second Royal Ascot winner for you, and she's obviously pretty good.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, look, when she ran first time at Carlisle, she's done that very nicely. James at home, Lucy's boyfriend, he rides every day, and he said to me before even the season started that we had a really good filly on our hands. just turned out to be a ruckus.
She was kind of workmanlike on that debut, but the step up in distance has clearly made a big difference here. She's absolutely loved going a bit further.
Yeah, no, that's it. Look, when she ran at Carlisle, very stiff track. She was very babyish that day. She was quite switched on, but after that first run, James said she's come on nearly 20 pounds from that run, so no, we're delighted to get one for the team, another Royal Ascot winner. Fingers crossed for the rest of the day.
And Clifford, in many ways, it just shows how difficult it is to get a Royal Ascot win. I mean, you're an absolute class rider. We see you riding big winners every day of the week. You're up to like about 5 Group 2s, I think. And it's like, you're one winner here before today. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's not easy. Like, you think you come here with a really big chance, but so does 20 other runners in the same race. It's a bit of a lottery, really, unless you're riding the top quality horses. But we knew we had a good filly on our hands. Mr. Burke, my boss, he's given me plenty of chances all over the country and in different countries as well, and hopefully it pays off in time.
Nice to have some Venetian sun, although we've had plenty of Ascot sun this week.
And if you fancied her early in the week, you'd be delighted with that SP of 7-1. The Highclere mob will be thrilled with Awaken, 66-1 second. Ballantina finished in third for Donica O'Brien, who unleashed Porta Fortuna in this race a few years ago. And Fitzella's run well as well for the Hugo Palmer team in fourth. The favourite, well back, Senora. That doesn't happen very often. And Carl Burke in the shades there. He described this week as savage up to this point. But now he's back in the winner's enclosure and his week will turn on its head. Both owners are here. Tony Bloom and Ian McAlevey are here at Ascot to welcome back Venetian Sun, who won the Albany. A little bit subdued here today, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was